exciting show. He's back, one of your all-time favorites, the founder of Revolver.
Welcome back to Twitter Titty Twisters. It's me, yours truly, the Michael Savage of Mammaries, Dalton Pruitt. And today we're taking a gander at the pair belonging to Miss Kimberly Guilfoyle, a journalist for Glenn Beck's Blaze TV. And this red state rack has been making the rounds online, as many conservative types have taken umbrage with how much booby meat is being exposed by Ms. Guilfoyle. And so I thought it only appropriate that I myself go ahead and offer my services therein. Now, what I've noticed, the commentary on these has been regarding the cleavage that is exposed, and by the definition, yes, this is cleavage, but them things is just dropped in and hanging. There's been no support is being offered to them honkers right there. So there is certainly a lot of pasture in this décolletage. This is a cleavage, but more of a canyon between each boobie. However, these are heavy hanging naturals for sure, homegrown corn-fed slobber knockers. And I know the adjective that most folks like to use with breasts such as these is ravaged. But I say these have been matured by time and gravity. The same thing is currently happening to my nuts. That's how men and women are similar in one of many ways in which men and women are similar is that women's titties begin to hang and sag over time, as do a man's testicles, which mine are beginning to do. And whether it's I like to mention that just, because we're not so different, men and women, when you think about it. What are testicles if not titties of the male growing? And whether it's testicles or titties, length and hang are wizened characteristics. I did some cursory research on Kim here. Kim is 54 years old. She was born in 1969, which means that these tits were around for the gas crisis of the 70s, Watergate and the Nixon impeachment and his resignation, the Iran-Contra affair, the Challenger explosion, the fall of the Berlin Wall, Operation Desert Storm, Lewinsky and the scandal therein, and Clinton's impeachment. That's 2 presidential impeachments. 9/11. So much history, as evidenced by every inch of hang on these knockers. Low hangers Kimberly could throw over her shoulder like a continental soldier. And I can appreciate a good pair of droopies like this. I am glad that I've gotten a window into how them things hang, so I can see, I always enjoy seeing a good pair of mature mammaries for sure, because everybody ages, and there's so much talk these days of when and how women hit the wall, and so much scrutiny placed upon a woman's body. But I think there's much to be appreciated about a nice set of experienced knockers such as these. These things have been rode hard and put away wet, and have so much character and wisdom to them. And the umbrage that many have taken with it is like how much booby meat is being exposed. But I find this presentation rather modest when it comes to titties. In my line of work, I see so much booby meat, and it's why I always harp on, one of my criteria being meat and mystique. Show us something, but leave something to be imagined. The power of suggestion. And I think we've gotten a nice window, a glimpse into how heavy them things hang for sure. But, not much more than that. Our minds must then fill in the gaps and recreate in our, we have to create in our minds what the rest of this rack is doing. When it is prostrated bare before us, each one hanging on either side of her torso as she lays down gently onto a heart-shaped bed. I'm kind of getting into some stuff I thought of myself here. But overall, I think this is a terrific pair of middle-aged memories of which I take no issue in what I've been shown. I find I'm delighted by the maturity and experience of a good set of mid-50s knockers. 10 out of 10 wood motorboat.